You guys, I need to go outside because there is a chair outside on the sidewalk and I want this chair. I already saw it yesterday and I convinced myself that I do not need this chair because it is way too big. But it is still there, and just now I convinced myself that I do need this chair. I am on the lookout for a chair for the baby room because I think every baby room needs a comfy chair. I don't think that you can find a comfy chair that is not at least a little bit big, right? You need a chair that is a little bit big, otherwise it is not going to be comfy. So that's what I have been telling myself for the last hour or so, ever since I saw a lady stop in her car. She got out, she looked at the chair, and all of the time I was screaming behind my window, "No! It's mine!" Thinking I can put it in my bedroom just for today, and then tomorrow I can clear out the baby room. It doesn't fit through the door. This is, oh, it does, oh no, oh shit. Oh, it does fit. Oh. So that made me nervous just for a second. These two pillows belong to this chair. I can just sew myself some new pillow covers. We all know that I love to sew. We all know that I'm very good at it. This chair, besides the seat that is missing, is actually in a very, very good shape. It is solid. It is a very sturdy chair. It has a little bit of a whimsical vibe, I think, because of things like this. And I don't know, I think it is a really, really comfy chair. Let's just put these pillows in just to have a little bit of a sneak peek, just to see how it looks when it has a seat and pillows in it. How does this go? It goes like this, I think. That's a little bit, it's a little bit too high. Why is this pillow so high? Maybe it needs to go like this? No. If you put the pillow in, you don't see the top of the chair anymore. It doesn't look nice. I think if I want to use this pillow, I need to make it a little bit shorter. Just imagine yourself, this chair, being nicely painted with some very cute fabric. I really hope that this chair is going to fit. I need to clear out the space upstairs that I'm going to transform into a baby nursery. It is completely full of projects right now. Projects that I need to finish or projects that I need to get rid of. I need to make some tough decisions, I think, about all of the things that I have up there. I think it is about time for me to start making the first baby video, because I have all kinds of things to show you. Things that I found at flea markets, things that I found at a car boot sale. I ordered wallpaper. It is not here yet, but it is on its way. I have a little baby bed that I found in a thrift store. Now I have this chair over here. I need to show you guys the room upstairs. I need to show you guys around. I think if I want to decide on this chair, I need to see it in the space together with the little baby bed. So I need to put the baby bed together, even though it needs a lot of work, just to see the size of everything, to see if all of these things are too big for the space or not. Yeah, if this chair is too big, I can always put it back outside. For now, I decided that I want to give it a try. If you take a look at these chairs next to each other, the chair that I have for my bedroom and the chair that I just found, you can see the difference. This chair is itty bitty tiny and it is definitely not a comfy chair. This is something that you need in a baby room. Right now, though, if you compare this chair to that one, even though this one is not finished yet, It looks horrible. Pip, it's bad. Don't you think? Or do you like it? Pipje, what do you think about this chair? Is it cool? Is it a cool chair? Do you like it? Anyway, it needs a whole lot of all kinds of things, but I don't know. You guys just have to trust me. You have to trust me on this project. I really think that I can turn this into something whimsical and lovely. Attempt number 2 of building a cabinet out of old panel doors. The last time that I tried, I could not really focus. I was not feeling very happy, but this morning I decided, just paint me yellow and call me sunshine. We are building this cabinet and we are starting today. Let's see if I can fit this door over here like this. I decided to move this whole project into my living room because my bedroom is really not big enough. I tried squeezing these doors in there and it felt so cramped. I really need a little bit more space. Okay. First, I have to remove this board. I am going to keep this. I'm going to use it for the back of the cabinet. Or at least, that's the plan. So these 2 panels, they are going to be the doors. I need to decide how high and wide I want to make these doors. So now I'm going to cut it in half over here. I'm going to remove the excess on both sides of the door and I'm going to use this excess to make the sides of these 2 panels a little bit bigger over here because this is way too narrow. This is what I'm going to use on the other side of the door to make this a little bit bigger. I really think that I need to remove all of these thick layers of paint. You know, people always tell me you need to make a plan first before you start building something. And I do have a plan. I always have a plan, a global plan in my mind. I know what I want to do. I also know how I want to do it. You know, if I make this cut, there's no way back. This is going to be it. Well, that's actually not completely true because I can always glue a piece together again, but so now I'm going to use this piece of wood. I'm going to glue it over here to this side of the door. When everything is dry, I am going to cut it to size and then I'm hoping that I have enough left over of this to use on the other door, the other panel, because the other panel has a lock on the side of the door, so it has a big hole in it. It would be nice to use this because this is a solid piece of wood, except for the little ends, but this is fine. to come out. Oh, yeah. Yep. And sometimes when a screwdriver is not working, a chisel will, because it is just a lot sharper. It is easier to grab something. Of course, it is not something that makes your chisels happy, but this is the saddest little thing anyway. Because I do all kinds of things with it that you are not supposed to do with it. Anyway, if you guys need me, I will be here. My cute little doors over here look nice, but they are not straight. We already knew that, but I did not know it was going to be this bad. I am worried a lot about putting these doors in because I am worried that they are not going to close properly. Properly? Is that a word? Yes, it is. This door over here is also something that worries me. Do we want to know if this door is straight? Honestly, not really. I just realized how much easier it would have been if I just would have bought a cabinet on Marketplace. I can't believe it, but I actually think that this door is straight. Yesterday I made the decision to change out the panels. The panels that I was planning to use as the doors, I decided to use as the sides of the cabinet. There was a tiny little issue though, because the two sides of the cabinet, they needed to be taller than the doors. Getting these doors in was very difficult because nothing is straight. I need to make a few adjustments, but that's not that difficult to do. These hinges over here need to go a little bit deeper because the door is sticking out a little bit. I don't know if you can see it over here. So I just need to chisel this out a little bit more. I have a bit of a mystery. Over here, the space between the door and the top is smaller than over here. I had to do all kinds of very interesting things to make these doors fit because of the size of the cabinet. They are all over the place and it was difficult. So first I was thinking probably these doors are not straight because I measured these panels and they were exactly the same size. If we take a look with my level, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know. Yeah, I think I have to make this a little bit shorter. I think that's actually the only solution. When you are building a piece of furniture with building materials that are not straight, because even these doors are not straight. I don't know if you can see this, but if I squeeze these doors together over here, when you go down, it goes out. Do you see that? I could make it look nice over here on the bottom, and then I could move the hinge over here a little bit backwards. It is something that I'm thinking about. I am not sure though if I am going to touch these doors ever again because it took me hours to get these doors to look like this. I'm going to make this a little bit shorter. I'm going to put the piece of wood in over here and then I'm going to make the top. This is one of the reasons why I never make design plans or building plans on paper, because when I am building something with building materials like these, materials that have been outside for quite a while, in a dumpster or on the sidewalk, in the sun and in the rain, plans on paper are not going to work because you can't put all of the things that are warped down on paper. The only way to do it is just to fix it on the spot. And also you have to accept that things are probably not going to be perfect. But this is also something that gives a piece of furniture character. 4. So I need to remove 1/2 centimeter. This is all extremely unstable. Here we go. I can't say that I'm looking forward to this. May God have mercy on my soul. Both sides of these doors are cut at a bit of an angle, because if you cut it at an angle they close easier because nothing is hitting each other in the corners. I forgot to remove the angle from my saw. And now my cabinet is too short over here. I need the glue. Shit. I need to add 1 centimeter. I don't want to pretend that everything is always peachy and perfect over here. Sometimes I make very stupid mistakes. Yeah. In the meanwhile, I'm going to put this in. I am using coins as little spacers. Right now this gap looks a little bit big, but we cannot forget that we are also going to need a couple layers of paint. Uh-oh. Things are not going very smoothly today. I think I lost my focus again. Oh no, 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 no. Just... I am going to get myself a bit more of this, and this will go underneath the top of the cabinet. Also over here on the sides, I still need to cut this to size. I left it a bit bigger. I had to use a different piece of wood over here because this was not big enough. I am also going to figure something out to keep these doors in place. Over here I'm going to attach something to the back to make sure that the doors can't go in anymore. And then over here on the front maybe I will do something with little locks. Just to see if I can get everything a bit more straight, because right now I am extremely annoyed by the crookedness of these doors. There is still a lot to do. I need to finish the whole inside of the cabinet. It needs shelves and a back, and on the outside it needs a whole lot of love. Sanding, filling, paint. But those are the fun things. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I also really hope that you are excited about seeing this cabinet completely finished. For now, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope to see you next week.